my beloved ones, I once again welcome you back to class. It is still time for religious education. This is our 12th lesson, time for religious education. Please drop each and everything you're doing and pay attention to the teacher. Before we see what you are supposed to see in this lesson, what did we look at in the last lesson we had? Who can remind me? Yes, children. We looked at baptism and we said, what is baptism? Can you please remind me, what is baptism? Yes, baptism is that ceremony or where a priest dips someone in water or pours water on a person to welcome that person into God's family. Are you among the God's family? Were you baptized? I don't know. Ask mommy, ask daddy. Now, we looked at the things used in baptism. Which things do they use? Remind me. And who baptizes in the church? We say the priest baptizes in the church. Remind me of the things. What do they use? Do they use soil? Do they use ash? Very good. They use clean water. And they use the Holy Bible. Why do they baptize? They baptize us to enter God's family. Thank you very much, children, for that review. Right now, we are going to look at a church. We are looking at a church. A church. Do you know a church? Have you ever gone to a church? That Muslims, some of you have never gone because you are not supposed to enter the church. But the Christians, do you go to a church? Which symbol do we find on a church? Is it just a building like this one? Just a house like this? That is a church. How can you identify a church? A church is that building with a symbol in it. And which symbol is that? The symbol is a cross. Yes? Whenever you see a building with that cross and you want to pray, just enter. That is a church. This time round we are looking at a church. What is a church, children? What is a church? According to you, how do you understand? With this thing, a church, what is a church? A church is a holy place where Christians go for prayers. A church is a holy place where Christians go for prayers. Do you go for prayers? Where do you go for prayers? The place where you go for prayers, that is a church. Yes? Others define a church as a congregation of believers. A congregation of believers. A church should not only mean a building, yes, but a church also is a congregation of believers. When Christians gather together and they pray, we can also refer to that as a church. Are we together, my children? A church. When do most Christians go for prayers? When? Because not all Christians go for prayers on the same day. But when do most Christians go for prayers? Yes? Most Christians go for prayers on Sunday. Most Christians go for prayers on Sunday. When do you go for prayers? Then you have another group of Christians like the Seventh-day Adventists. For them they go for prayers on Saturday. When you want to identify a church, you have to first see a cross on that building. So the symbol found on a church is known as a cross. A cross is that symbol found on the church. There are people found in the church. Children, which people are found in the church? When we go to the church, we find there the Muslims, we find there the Imam. People found in the church. Who are those people found in the church? Examples of people found in the church. Before I give you my people, you know those people you always find at the church. Who are those people, children? Can you please give me the people found in the church? Yes, you know those people. First of all, in the church we find there the Christians. Those are the people who go for prayers, the congregation. Christians are found in the church. We also find there the pastors, like the born-again churches. Yes? Pastors. Pastors lead prayers in the church. We find there the priests. Priests, they lead prayers in the church. And these priests, they do head the churches in our community. They head the church in our community. Still we find the reverend. If you've ever seen those people, sometimes they put on a black shirt and there is a white thing somewhere here. Yes? Those ones are known as reverends. We have the bishop. The bishop. Yes? The bishop is also found in the church. You never go to a mosque and find there a bishop. At a church still we find there the father. Not the father, your father at home, no. The Catholic Church. They have the leaders in the church known as the father. They lead prayers in the church and they guide Christians spiritually. Are we together? Apart from the people found in the church, which things can we find in the church? Have you ever gone to a church? Which things do you see in that church? Things found in the church. We are going to share together. Things found in the church. What can we find in the church? First of all, what can we find in the church? Yes, in the church we can find the mats. Mats. What else? The chairs. In the church we can also find their chairs. Chairs where the Christians sit when they go for prayers. Yes, we also find there benches. Some churches have benches. Benches. What else? We can find there the baskets. Baskets. Baskets where they put offertories. Do you know offertories? The money given in. When you go with the money in the church, that money you offer in the church, we refer that money as an offertory. So, the offertories are put in the baskets. We also find there flowers. We also find there flowers. What else? We also find there microphones. Yes, the choirs, they always sing with the help of a microphone. Even someone preaching also uses a microphone. What else? There are so many things found in the church. And I know you've ever gone to a church and you know them. Good. Now, what do you think people go to church? What are the activities done in the church? Do we go at the church to sleep? Do we go there to talk? Do we go there to backbite? Which activities are done in the church? Activities done in the church. You as a Christian there, when you go to church, what do you always go there to do? Very good. We go to church, the activities, the first one is praying. Praying. Activities done in the church, we have praying. We do pray to our Creator. What else? Good. Then is singing. Singing. The singing involves the praising and the worshiping. You always sing when you go to church. What else? opened the churches. So please go for prayers always on Sunday. If at all you are Christian who goes for prayers on Sunday. For the case of Seventh-day Adventists, go for prayers on Saturday. And when you reach there, do not pray. Do not play, but always pray to God. Take the praying as a serious matter. Read the notes on the hard copy. Some of your children, you don't read. You only listen to the video and you stop there. There are more things on the hard copies got from the school. Read those notes and understand. And after reading, you don't just throw away the papers. Keep them, keep on revising. Answer the questions using a good handwriting. And after